Asia live with PC3 Media. Today we're going to be live streaming the Kouts versus Morgan Township basketball game. This game is going to be really exciting for the 1A schools, especially in Porter County Conference, because we are currently getting ready to seal the keg. The keg is a very important piece to our conference, and we are very excited. The Morgan Cherokees have also beat Kouts Phillies, so we're going to see what's going to happen tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ava, and hello, all you beautiful people. I'm Ethan Locke, alongside with my co-host Jane Woods. Tonight we are here in Kouts, Indiana, watching the 10-7 Kouts Mustangs and the 15-3 Morgan Township Cherokees. It is a beautiful night here as we jump into action of this battle of the small town teams. But first, let's get into a little bit of pregame. So, Jane, tell us your players to look out for.
That's right. Well, unfortunately, try as we must, we couldn't find any stats or player names for the Kouts Mustangs. But for the Cherokees, it has absolutely got to be Keegan Holder to look out for. He's averaging 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals per game, while leading this team to an incredible 15-3 record. And that's what you mentioned earlier, obviously. With that being said, let's have Ethan tell us about the keys to this game for each team.
Well, as you can see by the records, the Morgan Township Cherokees are clearly the favorite to win here. They have the star player in Keegan Holder, who's leading them in 4 of the 5 major categories. So if they can continue to play it throughout Keegan and their 2 other primary scorers in Wheeler and Spratley, they should be able to put this game behind them as a win, making it their 12th in a row. However, that also means if the Kouts Mustangs can somehow slow down Holder and co., then that means that they can have a chance to stop him here. They just have to protect the ball and put up the baskets.
That's right, and wow, what a season that they're having. I'm personally hyped to watch this very exciting game between the top 2 teams in the conference, both being 5-0 in PCC. With this being a conference game, this is even more crucial, meaning that the winner officially takes up first place in the conference standings, and the loser moves down comfortably to second place.
Should be an exciting one. Thank you so much for listening to our pregame here at PC3 Media. Grab a snack and a drink and get ready for the tip-off and the start of the game. Coming up next.
Thank you so much.
And welcome back after the Star Spangled Banner. We're here as the starting lineup here is being announced.
We're going to see Kouts come out here. We just saw Morgan Township. We're going to see the Kouts cheerleaders put on a little bit of a show, and then we're going to see who the Kouts starters are. What incredible entrances from the players here. Starting out for this Kouts team, we're going to have Japheth Anviler, Gabe Mathez, Spencer Andrews, Tristan Ballas, and Matthew Baker.
On the other side of the coin, Jaden Spartley, Jack Wheeler, Bryant Rick, Keegan Holder, and Hayden Greger is your starters for the Cherokees.
And I'm sure you guys are used to seeing Valpo Vikings as green on your team, but today it's Morgan Township.
And they will start out with the ball here as he'll dribble down the court here. Start of the game. Kicks that out to Spartley, and then as
21
he'll
driving
this
in.
one in, pass out, and puts that one in. First point of the game for Greger.
Hayden Greger picking up some quick points early on. They're already going to play half-court defense on 24, which is going to be Tristan Ballas. Tristan Ballas driving to the right side of the court, kicking to the left elbow. Screen by
and this Kouts crowd is very loud right now, very passionate. Kicks it out. Thought about taking it there for a second, did not though. As Kouts into this game, 10-7, as mentioned earlier.
22 looking to drive.
Trying to get something going here. He kicks it back out to him instead. About a minute into this game.
Mathes with some quick dribble moves really quick and then kicks it off.
Just gonna, he said, let's pause it here for a moment. Probably the right call. Kicks it to him, puts up the shot, just short. And here comes Township.
Matthew Baker with the missed shot.
Gonna kick that back out to Spratley. Spratley
Wheeler.
out to Wheeler. Wheeler thought about shooting it there for a moment, but did not. Here comes Bryant. Kicks it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler gonna take the shot. Contested layup, no good. Thought he was fouled there for a moment, but was not. And here comes Kouts.
And they're one man up, 4v5 here down the court as 10 finally gets down, making it an even match. 24, looks like he traveled there, but the refs aren't going to see that. That's all right.
Yeah, you know, and basketball is such a fast sport, you know.
Absolutely. 24
Sometimes you
quick
don't
drive.
notice things. He's going to take the shot, and it's good.
Bang! Spencer Andrews.
The first shot of the game for the Mustangs.
That's
Makes
right.
it 3-2.
First shot to put him up. Spencer
We've seen
Andrews.
Spratley with the ball a lot here so far. He kicks it back out to Rick, out to Wheeler. And Wheeler kicks it back out to Greger, and he is fouled.
Tough foul right there.
So he's going to get 2 free throws, the very first foul of the game on either side, and we're going to see him go right to the line.
Again, that was Matthew Baker who hit the 3. He won the jump ball earlier, as we saw. Matthew Baker, the senior for the Kouts Mustangs, hits a nice 3 right there.
The first free throw is good.
1 for 1 on the night. Great way to start as they tie it up. 5:50 left in the first quarter, 3 for 3. And you know, Ethan, I kind of missed you last stream. It's
yeah,
we're the dynamic duo. But, you know, Dylan did a good job filling in.
he really did, but we're back in business, baby.
Rebounded by Spencer Andrews. Gabe Mathes will take the ball up the court, passes it off to Tristan Ballas. He will actually take the ball up the court.
So 1 for 2 so far from free throw. Put the mans on skate there for a moment. Give it back to 24. 24. Thought about taking the shot there for a second. 22 with the ball. Gonna drive this one in. That's the shot up.
Ooh.
Almost banked it in, but did not. Great rebound.
3 on the
Kouts
elbow.
once again with the ball. And gonna bully his way through the paint, no good.
Big man move by Spencer Andrews, but gets blocked.
And here comes Township once again. Going down the court pretty quick here. This shot does a little razzle-dazzle, no good.
Spin move, jumper, no good.
Just wasn't enough there, and once again Kouts with the ball. kicks that out to the elbow, and now back towards the paint.
Back on the elbow again. They like that elbow.
And 24 here with the ball.
It's going to be
As
Spencer
we're
Andrews
about-
resetting.
About 3 minutes into this game.
It looks like
We've seen a lot of fastball here so far from both teams, but mostly in Morgan Township.
Absolutely. They're trying to get some quick points.
Fake the corner three. Now he's going to take it. Air ball.
Air ball by Gabe Mathis.
Kind of hit him in the face there, but it happens as Holder's going to take it. And Holder does the little spin.
Blocked!
Rejected.
Blocked by Matthew Baker.
Baker, he was on it.
Incredible moves, though, still by the offense.
And here's a foul there, but going back to that last play, if I'm if I'm Kouts, you got to contain that man tonight. Holder is a man on a mission.
Absolutely. They're going to call charging foul on Kouts, though.
As
It'll be Morgan
mentioned,
Township ball.
Mentioned earlier, he leads the team in 17.8 points per game.
Yeah, very impressive. You got to slow him down.
Oh, for sure. And so far, both teams a little bit cold right now, but in a competitive conference game like this, I'm not too surprised.
Absolutely not.
So Holder would pass that off to Wheeler. Wheeler to Spratley. Spratley back out to Wheeler. And then inside to Brian Rick, and he puts it up and in, and a foul.
And one. Foul will go on 22, I believe, as we see the official call for the ref. Actually, I believe it was 1-4 or 14. That foul will go on Gabe Mathis.
And that is the second time that Morgan Township has been to the line here tonight. Here to shoot just one here.
That's right. 3 fouls for Kouts already.
And
Rough start.
they start out 1 for 3 from free throw.
Rebound by Spencer Andrews.
Talks them there for a moment. Maybe there's a plan here coming up. So they're only down by 2 here, but 3:40 left in the first quarter.
He's getting low. He wants to blow by.
As he's going to kick this out. And Kouts kind of taking it slowly here.
Gonna be Spencer.
Starting out a little bit slow here in this game.
Ooh.
And going to drive in, but a foul there is called.
No, it looks.
Or, yeah.
Yes, foul on 21, I believe. 21 or 12.
It appears so, but it looks like they're going to just check it from out of bounds.
Yeah, blocking foul. 30 will receive the inbound. Matthew
And,
Baker. Bad pass.
Good pass there. Well, it was an all right pass until Morgan Township got a rebound, though.
We just saw a tough
And,
rebound.
The call there, another foul. 2 straight fouls on this possession.
That's really unfortunate to see.
And a substitution coming up for Morgan Township. Gregor's out, surprisingly.
Jet Geja checks in.
We'll see what can happen here. As there's contested shot and a foul coming up.
Shooting foul. Who will the call go on? 3. That's going to be Japheth and Weiler. I'm sorry, I'm going to struggle to pronounce his name.
It's all good, man.
Or excuse me.
So
that's going to be on Jaden Spratley.
So this is Kouts' first time at the free throw line here tonight.
Yep, and we're going to see.
His first attempt is good. Makes
Spencer.
it 5-4, 3:15 left in the
Spencer.
first quarter. Not a whole lot of scoring. This is definitely going to be a defensive game.
Absolutely. Spencer
And
Andrews.
his second one, he misses. So both teams have at least missed 1 or more free throws to start out. Good rebound and no good. Rebounded
Another
again
one.
from Kouts, but
2 offensive rebounds on the same play. 1 off the free throw, 1 off the missed putback from the free throw.
and Jaden, I believe this happened last time. They were getting their offensive rebounds. So Kouts already on the signal here.
That's right. Last game.
And a turnover.
Last
gonna
game.
be
Oh, wow.
the Mustangs ball. Or sorry, Cherokees ball.
Sorry, we're still trying to transfer our thoughts from Valpo and someone else.
Yes. As you know, first time doing a basketball game,
Yeah.
got to get used to it here eventually.
I'll bring you in the swing.
All right, so Wheeler going to take up for the Cherokees. Kicks it back out to Spratley. Already has a foul against him. Bad pass, but out of bounds. It will stay Cherokees ball.
And you can just see the pure athleticism in Keegan Holder.
But still a good defensive play by Tristan Ballas.
For sure. Absolutely. But again, Keegan Holder.
So Holder going to inbound it over to Jack Wheeler. And then to Ricky. Rick thought about it, puts it up, puts it in.
Bang!
That's their first or second three of the game here so far.
Putting his back to the other point guard.
Thought about shooting it there for a moment, but did not. And Anweiler gonna kick that back out to Mathis. Mathis to Baker. Baker
24
to
going to slow it
Ballas
down.
once again.
Just trying to
Ballas
slow it
gonna-
down, you know.
Yeah, gonna take it up to midcourt just about. And this passes to Hammond.
Ooh.
Hammond. Oh, what a good play. Good awareness, but this is a travel.
You
Clear
know,
as day. And I
Matthew
believe
Baker.
that's about the second or third turnover thus far. And
Yeah.
again, it's Cherokee ball.
Very turnover-heavy game here. Matthew Baker set a really heavy screen and ended up knocking the opponent.
This Cherokee defense is playing very good so far. You got to give it to them. And Spratley kicks it out to Holder. Holder, the star of the team. Contested and going to get two.
That looks like it was a flagrant, I'm not going to lie. It looks like he got hit on the head a little bit, but you know what, a little scratch won't hurt.
Kind of did too. But, however, regardless, he's going to get his shots.
It's going to be 2 for the Morgan Township.
And here comes the man himself, Holder, leads the team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, as he'll make in the first one and put the lead up by 5 as we're under 2 minutes left, 1:58 to be exact.
Yeah, Holder's averaging 3.9 steals per game, which is an incredible.
That is very impressive. That's probably explains why they're very good at defense. He banks in 2 for 2.
Absolutely.
And looks like a substitution coming in. So Spratley is out. Hello, DeBoard. Brian DeBoard, the guard.
We will see Japheth and Weiler run the ball up here. Half court defense already.
Yeah, Ballas going to carry up the ball up the court.
Still in man-to-man defense. Seems like a little bit of an interesting play.
Wanted to take the shot, but it gets stolen. And pushing up. Here he comes and puts it in.
Euro.
Wheeler. And a timeout called here as Morgan up by 8. 12-4 with 1:33 left.
Just as you mentioned, 12-4, Morgan Township is up. That incredible spin move that we saw earlier, and then we just watched a Euro step by Jack Wheeler, and we talked about him. Actually, we did not mention him yet. Jack Wheeler's averaging the second most points on this Morgan Township team, roughing it at about 12. You know, this game is already really exciting, but there's been a lot of foulage already. 5 fouls for Kouts, 4 for Morgan Township. I'm pretty sure both teams are going to be pretty upset with that number.
Definitely.
They're going to lower their foul numbers.
And, you know, obviously for Kouts, they just got to play more smoother, you know? I feel like they're wasting a little bit too much time with possession. Meanwhile, the Cherokee is just moving nice and quick, and that's what you kind of have to do here at this point in time.
That's going to be Colton Hammond coming in for Spencer Andrews on the Kouts side. That's 22. We'll check out for 14.
And Kouts here will start out with the ball. They're playing full court press.
Okay, Mathis.
And got to get it to that half-court line pretty quick. Kicks it out, and it go out of bounds, but
It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Morgan Township ball.
it will be Kouts ball still.
Kouts ball, okay.
However, I wouldn't be surprised if he got confused. I thought, I'm like, are you sure it's that? Anyhow, so Kouts ball, and while we're kicked out, it's stolen. No, it's not. He kicks that out to the three-point line. Did a pump fake there.
Blowing by him a little bit. Baker.
Drives it into the lane.
Midi.
Has an open shot. Hammond.
Ooh.
No good.
Really?
And here
really,
comes Holder and Co. Out to Geja. Oh, bounces off the rim. And here comes Kouts. Kicks it out.
Thought about taking the jumper.
Yeah. When you have an open shot, you got to take those, though. And Holder with another rebound.
Pull up midi by Japheth and Weiler. No good.
And he's just going to take him himself. And got it. However, I believe, yes, there will be a charge. However, that's the very first turnover of the game for Holder.
Yeah, and you know what? That's a little bit surprising. Holder's averaging 5 turnovers per game. Obviously a high number, but, I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's also averaging 4 assists and 4 steals.
Yeah.
Incredible numbers from an incredible
Already
guy.
having a pretty solid game here already. Outscoring Kouts. So going to drive that one in. And it's against Morgan. So they will inbound the ball here. Kouts will. Or Morgan will. And actually, no, there will be free throws coming up. My mistake here. This will be Baker at the line, and Kouts trying to kind of close the gap here.
Excuse my absence
Makes
for a
that
second.
7-point game here.
5 to 12. 33 seconds left. After this, we're going to cut to Ava Geisha, who's going to give us a little bit more information.
A substitution, Chase Trumbo coming in, the 6'2".
Trumbo 6'2", that's their biggest man.
At this point, they might need a good rebounder like him here.
That's very
And
true.
Baker looking to go for 2 for 2, and he will.
Bang, Baker.
Makes it 12-6, 33.1 left.
Saw Baker hit a 3 earlier, too, and a block. Incredible game from him so
As
far.
we approach the end, just about of the first quarter, as Spratley kicks that out for 3. DeBoard, no good. Rebounded to Geisha, and Geisha puts it in.
Geisha
8-point
with
game again, 14-6 as 12 seconds left, and Kouts looks like they're going to probably have the ball here last, unless they can make the shot, and rolls out, but a foul.
Incredible putback by Geisha. And yes, there is a relation. Ava Geisha and her brother, what's his name?
That is right.
Jet Geisha.
Jet Geisha, yes.
You know what? She's biased.
Perhaps, but hey, we're all having fun here, am I right?
We'll see Matthew Baker at the line again. 1
Yes,
for 2, I
Baker,
believe.
Baker's perfect so far. And
Perfect,
3
okay.
for 3. Hoping to go 4 for 4.
I believe that puts him at 6 points for the night. Incredible showing already with a block and maybe an assist. Definitely a couple rebounds. No, I
Chase
wish we had a
Trumbo
stat
is
tracker.
back. 7.8 left here, 14-7. Looking to make it 14-8 at least. And he'll miss it, 3 for 4.
Rebounded.
Holder gets the rebound. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ooh. Holder looking to take the final shot. Get it in a foul! Wow!
Buzzer beater!
Almost looked like a foul there, but they won't call it. 16-7, but what a buzzer beater by Holder.
I believe Holder might be getting free throws.
All right, and that's definitely the
Holder.
right call. Definitely the right call here as we
Oh my goodness.
He's looking to make it a 10-point game, and he does. He's outscoring Kouts right now.
And oh my, did you see
What
the
a way to
screen by
end
Geisha?
the first quarter of action, 17-7. End of the first as the Cherokees and Holder taking over here.
This is Ava Geisha here reporting with PC3 Media, and I'm here to report to you that the Morgan Cherokees are currently winning 17-7. I am pretty happy to say I'm a little bit biased because that is my home school, but Kouts could come back, you never know. Will they come back? Stay tuned for more. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ava. What a exhilarating first quarter, especially for Morgan Township. I mean, just the fast, the consistency, just everything playing right for them, but it's been the play of Keegan Holder. And especially on that buzzer beater that he had, pretty much summed up his first quarter of play. But Kouts only down by 10, can more than well come back, but they got to do it fast here because when Township goes off, there's no looking back as, of course, they're 15-3, so they know a thing or two about winning. But Kouts still 10-7, looking to shock the Cherokees, but they got to play more consistent here.
We had a little bit of a spelling check. It is Hayden Grieger. We were informed.
Ballas
Thank you for that.
push the ball up court as we approach the second quarter of play here. Kicks that out. It was to Hammond, and now
Looking for Baker at the top.
it kind of looked like a travel there for a second, but nothing will be called. Kicks that out.
Baker.
Yes,
Look.
to Baker. Baker,
Quick
mid-range.
Ooh.
No good, just runs out.
And who grabbed that rebound?
Spratley with the rebound. So Spratley and them, and here comes
drive.
Holder.
Oh.
And got it in a foul. That's
And
the
one.
third time this game that's happened.
Holder.
Wow.
Proving why he's leading this team. Unbelievable athleticism and playmaking and scoring
Incredible
ability.
play from Holder, and he's, like I said before, outscoring Kouts.
You know,
He's doing what he does best.
He's on track to hit 30 tonight. He already has, what, 9?
Yeah, about 9 or so, about 8.
9, 10. We're just like 40 seconds into the second quarter.
So
And,
here comes Holder, and it's good.
The scoreboard did not count those 2 points. Oh,
I think the foul
basket didn't
occurred
count. Okay.
before the bucket, perhaps, or
Yes, that is what happened. That's 2 free throws.
either way, 2 free throws, and he's perfect.
That was a 1-and-1. He made one, made the next.
He's like, hey, they said ball never lies, and he's like, I got you.
Bethan Weiler
He went 2 for 2 that time.
with the ball. Trying to get some space.
And Weiler gonna drive it into the basket, and no good. Spratley with another rebound, and Spratley been on point here tonight with the rebounding. And Holder, is he gonna do it again?
Oh,
Instead,
tip
it's his
pass.
second turnover of the game there.
32 running the ball up.
And thought he had a little bit of space there, does not. And here comes Walters and puts that one in. Or excuse me, that was not him, that was Baker. Baker puts it up and in.
Quick lay for Baker. Getting even more points on the board for himself.
Spratley thought about it.
Baseline, excuse me.
DeBoard
Elbow.
now over to Spratley again, and Spratley just barely runs out there, but a
Rims
foul
out.
is called
Foul is-
against
yeah.
Township.
Yeah, against Morgan
So
Township.
again, my correction, that last bucket from Kouts was from Baker.
That's right. Baker showing why he's
And,
another leader of this team.
Another substitution coming in, and that's Jacob Colin, the forward. Oh, wow.
Makes the free throw, and he will take another 1-for-1. Again, 7 fouls.
So Baker's 4 for 5 so far from the free throw line, and looking to make that 5 for 6. And Baker makes it such.
Such a pretty free throw.
Back down to an 8-point game. They're full court pressing here. And DeBoard. And DeBoard, oh, perfect execution,
Oh.
but just runs out. And this rebound by Mathis.
Mathez open at the top, but doesn't decide to take it.
The tip pass, here's the 3. And puts that one in.
Bethan Weiler.
And Weiler puts it in, and now
And
a
Weiler.
timeout here as the lead is now shrunk down to 5. 19-14 with 6:04 left in the second quarter of action.
No, we were just seeing a 7-19 game, and now it's 14-19. Incredible comeback, doubling their score in only 1 minute.
That is a 7-2 run
You know, they
by
only scored,
Kouts.
they only scored 7 points in the first quarter and
And
7 in that last minute right there.
And I
Very
can't seem to
impressive.
help but tell that's been mostly led by Baker.
Absolutely.
Matthew Baker.
Yeah, the lead that Morgan Township has built was definitely because of Matthew Baker. Getting those double, not back-to-back, but very close to back-to-back and one's incredible athleticism shown off.
And with this being a Porter County Conference game, it's never going to be this easy just to beat your opponent.
Absolutely not. Doesn't matter what number or letter you are, there's always going to be a lot of
Scoring
competition in
runs are
Indiana.
very possible here.
Absolutely.
They're very possible here. But Spratley over to Rick, and now Rick passed that out. Spratley once again with the ball. And against Morgan Township, Kouts ball.
I believe that's on Holder.
And the turnovers continuing to pile up here as Holder, he's having a good game, but that's his 3rd turnover.
Yeah, you know, really upsetting to see, but you know what? It's going to be all right.
And Weiler pushing the pace here over to Garevlia. And
Hammond with the ball right now. Baker on the wing.
5:35 left here. Baker kicks it out.
Looking for a lane. Gets one.
That was contested again from Morgan Township. Just going to take that
Bang.
up and in. It's a 3-point game.
Gabe Mathez makes this game a 3-point game.
And a one possession game.
Absolutely. Exactly what I was going to say. One possession.
Alrighty. Spratley.
Holder really aggressive in the paint.
He is. He's like, I'm making up for that. Oh, guy goes down, but nothing's called. Doesn't matter. 4
you know what?
turnovers here in the second quarter so far, and the mistakes continuing to pile up for the Cherokees.
Yeah, you know what? Good on the Kouts Mustangs for being able to exploit his aggressiveness against him. I'm
Looking
sure they
to
watched a lot of
either
tape.
make this a 1-point game or even tie it here perhaps with a 3. But Kouts has been doing a great job trying to get back in this thing to tie it up. Baker puts it in.
Owen Garavalia.
That was Garvalia. But regardless, it's a tied ball game.
Absolutely. 19-19, 4:45 left in the second quarter.
And this is a 12-2 run. Holder.
The crowd is going insane
Could he
right
possibly make this a Cherokees lead? And no good. No foul was called. Here come the Mustangs. Fakes it. Kouts lead. Hammond.
Gabe Mathis.
14-2 run. And the Mustangs lead it here. What a run. We were just saying that anything's possible in high school basketball, and that's possible as it's now a 21-19 lead for the Mustangs.
14-2 run here in the second quarter. Only 3 minutes have passed. Incredible showing by the Morgan Township and Kouts.
And are you ready for this? The Cherokees have not made a field goal yet. It's only been the free throws from Holder. They've yet to score a field goal.
And, you know, I'm sure that they're in that huddle talking about how important good shot selection and making is. But
I just think that it's just been sloppy game so far for them, especially in the second quarter here, of course. I just think that they just need to calm it down. There's absolutely no rush, no shot clock. But, you know, maybe the fact that they came back, maybe it's getting into the Cherokees' head, but just play it cool. You're 15-3 for a reason. Represent that.
Absolutely. And as I was saying earlier, if they can slow down Holder, they can slow down this game. They're stopping Holder. They're making them call charges on Holder because they know he plays aggressive, and I'm sure that they watched a ton of tape on him. I'm just excited to see how this second half turns out.
I am too. This has definitely been one of the craziest turnarounds as Wheeler's going to inbound it to Spratley, and I bet you they got a new plan here. As here comes Wheeler. Back to Spratley again. Back to Rick. Wheeler again. Mid-range jumper. Ooh. No good. Another miss. And that's out again.
Off of Morgan Township.
Out from Jacob Colin. Just couldn't put his hands on it exactly, and it's once again the Kouts Mustangs ball. As Anweiler over to Hammond. And Hammond bullies his way through the paint.
Wow.
4-point lead now.
Wheeler with the ball, running it up.
And
Wheeler
screen. Back to Spratley. Spratley the Holder. Holder fakes the man, puts it up, puts it in. And that's exactly what they need here as the Mustangs are hot and ready. Man left wide open, decides not to take it though.
Oh, Hammond trying to get an open shot
And
in the paint.
Hook shot, no good. Rebounded there from Colin. Doesn't matter as they'll still have the ball, but
that's going to be, I'm assuming it's just going to be a blocking foul. But since there's 10 fouls, he will get 2.
The scoring difference in this quarter has been crazy, 16-4.
Absolutely, as Jacob Colon will take some free throws. He will take 2.
And yes, Colon here.
Or 1 and 1, excuse me.
And makes the first one.
Next foul is 2 free throws.
And he's looking to tie up this game here and give the Cherokees a little bit of breathing room. And he'll miss it, though. 1 for 2 on that one.
Rims out. Rebound.
From Mathis. Mathis to Anweiler. Anweiler over to Garavia. Baker.
Quick drive. Pull up.
Gonna make it hot. Oh, no good.
Offensive
rebound. Another offensive rebound here for Kouts. They've been doing a great job at that here tonight. Pull-up jumper. No, in and out.
Owen Garavalia with the offensive rebound and then a pull-up jumper, but it's no good.
Wheeler.
Drive.
Wheeler's just going to bully his way through the paint. Here comes Holder. Kouts thought that he stepped out there for a second. He did not. Spratley. It's good. And it's once again the Cherokees lead.
Anweiler bringing the ball up. He's going to cut to the left wing.
Yes, Anweiler.
Quick, gets him off his feet.
Gabriel turns it over. That's their first turnover here in a little bit here. Holder. We're going to shake him up here a bit. Holder, the pass, kicks it out for three. No good. Rolls out. Rebound is by Spratley.
Bang!
And Spratley makes up for that miss. 3-point game here.
Owen Garvelia jumps without knowing exactly what he's going to do, and that's the biggest mistake he can do. It almost always leads to a turnover.
2 minutes left here in the first half in what's been a very exhilarating game.
It's going to be Baker at the top of the key. It looks like it's a play for him.
Ooh, he got it guarded there. Great pass, rejected by Holder.
Holder with the insane block.
Holder said, no thank you. And once again, it'll be Kouts ball. Mustangs trying to get back the lead here. A three would tie it. Out of bounds here. But another great play from Holder.
He looks tired out there, but I assure you he's not going to give up, and he's going to keep playing his best basketball.
He is definitely doing what he does best.
Wheeler.
And Wheeler, yes. Wheeler taking up the ball through the court.
Springley trying to get open.
And over to Spratley, who had that very impressive offensive rebound and the 2 points. Over to Wheeler, and Wheeler goes out of bounds, but it will stay the Cherokees' ball.
Good defense, and tipping the ball or tipping a pass is just a little demoralizing. It's enough to get yourself a little bit of a morale lead. Jafetha and Weiler hits it out of bounds.
Yes, and Holder to inbound it over to Wheeler. Kicks that back out to Rick, and now Holder with the ball again. Thought about shooting it there for a moment, did not though.
Almost
lost it. He's just going to take this one in. Too much power. Rebounded by Spratley again. Spratley and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play.
And I don't know if they're going to count at this, but it was actually a steal off of a defensive rebound. And just so you guys know, at halftime, we're going to cut back again to Ava Geja. She's going to have a couple special guests with her.
That's right.
We're going to get to know a couple more people here on PC3 Media.
What a game this has been so far. So Spratley at the line for one. But this just really shows how fast basketball is as a sport. I mean, It was just a Mustang lead, and now the Cherokees are red hot.
And Weiler bringing the ball up.
And now a 6-point lead for the Cherokees, as Kouts is going to try their best to short this lead here. Baker over to Gaviria. Foul was called down below.
That's going to be a blocking foul with 9 fouls. That will be a 1-and-1.
Yes, against the Cherokees.
Colton Haman will be shooting 2 free throws. Well, 1-and-1.
So Haman. So another substitution in.
He subbed out for 10 seconds, and he's back.
And he's back, baby.
You know what?
He's like, I won't be gone for long.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Right.
It's fun to watch.
All right, so Hammond's first free throw is no good.
I guess it will be 2 free throws.
That's why it's absolutely important to practice your free throws.
Absolutely.
As we've seen a lot of missed free throws here thus far by both sides.
I think I misread the call. It might have been a shooting foul instead of a blocking.
And misses 2 of them. He's 0 for 2. Wheeler.
Slowing it down. They don't want to lose
Spratley.
all the time.
Spratley out to Holder, but a foul was called. Offensive foul.
Good move.
And Kouts has the ball here again.
Good move by Colton Haman. They're drawing charges on this Morgan Township team like crazy, because they're a very aggressive team.
They are, and especially how it's now a 6-point game. This is obviously going to go down to the wire much later. But as for now, though, Kouts going to try to at least minimize this lead here.
Baker trying to get open.
Baker with the ball, speaking of that. And Baker took a very
good shot.
3. No good. In and out. And once again, with the ball. Over to Spratley, and Spratley got it in. 8-point game.
Look at oh my goodness.
The last shot attempt from Kouts was from Anweiler, my mistake.
The ball control is insane with Spratley.
It really has. Spratley, a very notable player, and Baker. No good. And a call right there against Kouts.
Foul called, I believe, against Baker. If not Baker, then Colton Haman. it will be Morgan Township ball.
But regardless, here comes free throws.
Exactly.
Coming up
free throws
for Kalan. And
Jacob
Kalan.
We saw him at the line earlier. 2 for 2 on this first, and then 0 for 1 on his next attempt.
So 2 for 3.
Again. No good.
And 2 for 4 now.
With that being the 10th foul, that is 2.
As mentioned earlier, coming up at the halftime, we're going to kick that back out to Ava Geja here with some special guesses.
And you know what? For Ava's sake, I kind of hope I see some more Jet in this game.
Yes. But he'll miss that second
Stepped
one.
over the line.
He did, yeah. Not something you want to do,
Yep.
especially with a close game like this, but they are up by 8, and they're hoping to continue to build off this lead here in the second half as Kouts looking to find their way back up. And they've done it before here. We saw them at the very beginning of the second quarter do it here. The 3 just goes in and out.
Colton
The
Haman
rebounded
missed 3.
by Haman over to Garavia. No good. Again rebounded, and that will finish the first half of action. 31-23. The Cherokees have the lead.
What an exciting first half.
It really was. A lot of fast play, a lot of fast everything, and I cannot wait for what the second half has to offer.
Absolutely. Again, 23-31. We're going to have a quick 10-minute halftime break. And just to hear in a second, we'll cut to Ava Geja as soon as I get the cue.
What an exciting first half.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to see what happens. I know I keep saying it, but 31-23, we saw a 14-2 comeback, and then we saw almost no scoring from the Kouts. Mustangs.
What's crazy is that it took the Cherokees almost half of a quarter to make a field goal, and then they were making it like it was nothing. Sproutley with a bunch of offensive rebounds. Holder taking the game into his own hands. Again, and just making up for that first half of the second quarter that was not good. A lot of turnovers, but they've made it up. Now up by 8. And now still waiting for the signal to cut it to Ava.
We get to see a show from the Mustangs. I don't honestly know their cheerleaders' names, unfortunately. We were not given that information, but I'm kind of excited to see the show. I like their colors. I like their color theme. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the gold and black, as they say, black and yellow.
Yes, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Absolutely. Again, we just saw so much out of Keegan Holder in that first half. He had that pump fake. That's what really got me. The pump fake that he possesses is so powerful. We're going to cut to Ava right now.
Well, I'm very good friends with the athletic director at Kouts, Joe Wagner, who does a great job handling athletics. And really, it's all about just having fun with the kids and coming out and showing them what the ACL and Lucky Bags is about.
Well, this is a great thing to do here. So back to you guys.
I'm so sorry for that. We had a little bit of technical issues. I'm sorry that the interview was not fully shown. But we're going to get to see, I guess, the finish up or the middle of the Mustangs cheerleaders. And again, that pump fake that he possesses, hesitation is insane. I think we're going to leave it to the halftime show for now. Just enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys all here in the third quarter.
Yes, for another exciting half. Take it away, ladies. Welcome back to the second half of action here coming up, as it's been a close one, 31-23 for the Cherokees.
Yeah, you know what? With the fouls resetting, I'm sure both teams are happy here. They each had 10 fouls, and that's a lot of fouls to do in one half, especially when it's only 8-minute quarters.
Yeah, definitely not an ideal to do here, especially in a very crucial matchup here, as it's later in the season. Playoffs are on the corner, you know, you got to think about that as well. But both of these teams have really shown their good sides, though, at the same time. But it's just been the turnovers also that's been killing them.
Absolutely, and you know what? It's a 7-point lead right now. Excuse me, an 8-point lead for the Morgan Township team, and I'm sure that the Kouts Mustangs are upset with their performance in the second quarter, especially with how well they performed in the first quarter, or excuse me, they performed very poorly in the first quarter and very well in the second quarter, except for near the end, a 14-2 run just in the second quarter, and then all that was shut down as the Morgan Township team was able to move their score from 19 to 31 in just a couple minutes as we get back into the action here at this Kouts versus Morgan Township game.
Yes, that was inbounded to Wheeler as we begin here. Wheeler, pass out to Spratley. Spratley, he's been a very good player here. Might even be the player of the half here thus far.
You know what he is for me.
Holder.
Spratley.
Back out to Spratley. Thought about shooting there for a moment, but Kouts playing good defense. Out to Wheeler.
Wheeler.
30 seconds into this half. Wheeler contested and no good.
High off the backboard as Baker will run the ball up here.
And Baker
is
stolen. Here comes Wheeler. And Wheeler puts it in.
Right hand off the left side of the backboard.
And it is a 10-point lead here.
Euro.
And
no good.
Just rolls out. But foul, and that's going to be against Kouts anyways. Cherokee ball.
Gabe Mathis with that missed layup right there. The crowd died down a little bit more, but I would not be surprised to hear it pick up very quickly here.
I also wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of a scoring run, as that was a little dangerous pass there.
Very
from
dangerous.
Holder, as there's a chance they probably could have taken that.
Ooh, almost dropped it.
Spratley from 3. Just goes out. And Baker with the rebound. Baker's also been a pretty solid part here, you got to say, for Kouts.
Absolutely a block, at least 5 boards.
Mathis to the rim, got it.
Gabe.
First points of the half.
Gabe Mathis playing great so far.
Wheeler, tough finish and a foul.
Offensive foul. Yeah, that's going to be an offensive.
And yes, it will.
Wait, maybe? No, defensive foul. That's going to be a blocking foul. Morgan Township will keep the ball.
Yes, that means that the point won't count, but they will keep the ball here. Quick inbound, but that one will count for sure.
Oh, my.
That one, Gregor, my apologies.
Gregor, you were right the first time.
Nice.
Oh, almost
Spratley
stolen.
almost took that one, of course, as you just said. Thought he was going to finish that one.
Spencer Andrews trying to cut down the middle.
Back
Baker.
out.
Drive.
Baker. No good, but a foul coming up.
Just barely rims out. Baker, with that being a shooting foul, will get 2 free throws. They will keep possession, excuse me. But no free throws as Baker will pass the ball.
Yes, as that foul appeared before the shot. So that means they will get the ball back. Anweiler.
And
Anweiler
Ooh.
had that poked for a second. Good save. Baker with the ball. Holder on Baker.
Steal!
And Spratley with the steal.
Right out of his
Holder!
hands.
Lays that one in.
I thought he was going to slam that thing.
I was ready to call it. 12-point lead here for the Cherokees. Ooh! Another bad pass, but that possession was saved from Mathis. And Mathis with the 2 points. And so far,
6
he's
points.
responsible for the 2 points
Ooh.
so far. Or for
Block.
the 4 points, actually.
Blocked by, oh, wait. The crowd is booing. I might be wrong.
A little bit of a controversial call there, as they thought it was a foul there. But
yep,
it's
that's
not.
clean. That's going to be another block for Baker. 2 in this game. 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the third.
Baker already the case for our Kouts player of the game here thus far.
Absolutely, playing incredible.
Spratley kicks that out. And Holder with the ball. Here comes Spratley. Spratley to Wheeler. Wheeler. Over.
It's going to be
A lot of passing here. A lot of smart passes here. Spratley to the rim.
Spratley with a great layup. We've seen Kouts play extremely sloppy with the ball. They need to pick up the ball and play better. That's going to be Anweiler with the ball. Excuse me, Gabe Mathis. Quick shot by Mathis.
For three?
Off.
No good. Hits that rim. Rebounded.
Rebounded
Now
by
Anweiler.
Bang!
Anweiler. Why not?
Rebounded by Spencer Andrews. Pass out to Anweiler. Quick three-pointer.
It's a 9-point game.
Ooh, they almost got that three back.
I definitely would have taken that shot if I were them.
Pass out to Wheeler.
Wheeler here.
Drive.
Wheeler with a tough finish. And it rolls in. How about that for a shot?
Right.
11-point game.
Right hand off the left side.
It's been a trade of buckets here, but if that's the case,
Absolutely.
then the Cherokees are going to benefit out of it more than anything.
Put him on skates.
Good
cut.
pass. Anweiler should not have passed it. He should have just taken that shot instead.
Yep, he had the defender going up. And,
Anweiler and Spratley were kind of looking at each other there like, you did not just do that. Here's a block, but a foul is going to be called.
would have been a clean block on Gabe Mathis. Had the foul not been called, that will be 2 free throws. No, excuse me, that'll be a 1-and-1 for, who was that for, Ethan?
The man himself.
Spratley. Player of the
Jaden
half.
Spratley. Hey,
Oh, look
except
at
it's
that.
spelled not the right way of your name.
Apparently my name is very popular. You know, I heard the
Totally.
Woods name a lot in our first football game, but
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of Woods out there.
yeah, our
Ha,
nurse,
ha, ha,
PCC, CTC, the nurse at Porter County Career and Technical Center is apparently my grandma.
Okay.
Same last
So
name.
Spratley looking to go 2 for 2, and it'll roll out here. And that's been a very common occurrence here. A lot of free
Andrews.
throws. The first one's good, and the second one's never.
Andrews, quick cut.
And this basket is good from Andrews. Spencer Andrews.
Good
Making
body
some plays
control.
here. Good pass there. Spratley. Holder was looking for the cut there, did not get it.
Wheeler got the
But
defender in the
Wheeler
air.
Instead, Holder was right behind him there if I would have saw it there.
Quick
Nice
spin
shot.
move. No good.
No good. That was
Another
strong.
rebound for Andrews. 3 in the last 4 possessions
That's
for him.
right, and Andrews becoming
Baker.
a sole part here. Baker over to Andrews.
Quick
Andrews
shot.
is just going to take it. Why not?
Bang!
And he makes it in. 7-point game.
Andrews with a quick 3, rebounding really well and then shooting really well.
And Andrews starting to make this a close game here for Kouts. As Spratley said, I'll take a bucket with that one.
He's getting them points back. Spratley with another bucket.
Spratley's like, you're not going to score like that easily. Nope. I don't care if it's your own home court.
Another
Andrews
shot.
again, why not?
Oh.
The gym would have exploded with that.
Baker, sloppy pass.
Andrews
Calls
has the
timeout.
ball. And it
What
is that timeout there
Inc-
as he fell to the floor.
Incredible hustle by Spencer Andrews to get the ball and then extremely quickly call that timeout. Because if he doesn't call that, if his foot touches the floor, that's a travel.
Yes, it would have been. That would have been another turnover. However, we really haven't seen a lot of turnovers though. It's been. I think we've only seen about 1 turnover.
It's been a really clean game here starting
It
off the
has
second
been.
half. Only 3 minutes left in the second half. From what I've been told, we're going to try and do some more interviews to make up for the ones that were lost over the halftime show. Again, I'm very sorry. There was a little bit of miscommunication between me and our team, and unfortunately the interviews were not aired with audio, but these ones will be.
Hey, you know what? In a setting like this, it happens from time to time, you know, but we're here to make it up all for you beautiful people at home.
Absolutely. Owen Garvalia, Spencer Andrews, Baker, Haman, and Tristan Ballas coming out here for the Mustangs.
So the Cherokees only up by 9 now as this is a quick bucket from Baker.
Baker has to have upwards of 15. The Cherokees are playing very well right
And it's
now.
a 7-point game here, but the Cherokees are still making buckets.
Quick jumper.
Will it be this one?
Nope.
No, it won't.
Rebound, Haman.
And carrying up the court, Ballas.
We haven't seen him in a little bit.
And Ballas going to hold the ball here at midcourt for just a second.
Quick screen, Andrews.
There was a little bit of a screen. There was a screen also there
Picks up his
from
dribble.
Baker. A little bit of a dangerous pass, though, but Cherokees
Garvalia,
defense
crazy
continues to do
move.
good. Kicks it out for 3.
Ooh.
No good. Rebounded. Here comes Spratley. Spratley to Holder. And Holder takes it all the way and just rolls out.
You got to use
Tough
your lefty.
rebound here.
That's going to be Haman.
Haman. Foul's called.
2
And
free throws.
looking to make this a 5-point game if he converts on both free throws.
Foul on number 12 for the Morgan Township Cherokees.
And a timeout from the Cherokees, matter of fact. We just had a timeout called, another one though.
You know, it's always nice to get a little bit of a break in the action, especially in such a crazy game like this. We've seen a lot of scoring. Again, I want to mention the score, 44-37. Cherokees are up right now. Only 2 minutes almost on the dot left here in this third quarter. The Mustangs, really want to pick it up.
No, they really do. But you know what? They've been doing that here this quarter. You know, I mean, they've been still keeping the game. They've been trading buckets, and that's good and all. But you can't do that for the whole game here. Obviously, if you let the Cherokees run away with this game, there's no stopping them at that point. So obviously, the Mustangs are looking to try to put a stop to their scoring, and they've been doing a solid job keeping up with buckets too.
Especially keeping up with Holder, as we will see 2 free throws here for Kouts and Haman as he got fouled pretty roughly on that layup. You know what? I want to see a little bit more out of Holden. I told you at the start of this game, I'm not sure if it went through, as I've been informed that maybe for the first couple of minutes we didn't have audio.
6-point game.
But I mentioned that Holden, like if they can keep him under control, then they can have this game. The Mustangs, that is.
So Ricky just got substituted out for Brian DeBoard, the guard. He's in, and it's a 5-point game.
Holder.
The Cherokees trying to hold off these hot Mustangs here as they've been scoring quite a bit here, and Holder actually been having a kind of an off third quarter here thus far. This bucket and one. Wow. Right. Wheeler.
Did you see how high he got, man?
He did. He
Oh
got the
my
hops
goodness.
there.
He got up there. His head was almost level with the hoop, at least from my perspective.
Yes.
Crazy right-hand floater mid-air. Great body control. We've seen that a lot with these Morgan Township Cherokees. Great body control mid-air.
We really have, haven't we? And there's the 3-point play, another substitution. Holder this time is coming out.
We will see 24.
For Grieger. Grieger will be the one coming in for Holder. And it's good thing to at least rest him for about the last 2 minutes here in this game. 90 seconds left here. Kouts looking to minimize this lead as they've been doing a good job at it.
Oh.
Bad pass as he did lose it, but
yeah, lost
still
the
the
ball.
bad pass.
Wheeler.
Spratley does the little spin and makes it. 10-point game again.
Tough moves. Baseline drive spin move to get a wide open lay. Loses control.
Travel.
Man.
Cherokee ball.
Tristan Ballas loses control and travels.
I just think that when that old play just happened, he moved way too quick. Don't move that quick. It's all good. Take your time here. It's still a game. They've came back before with a 7-point deficit. You still got another quarter. You just got to play it cool. But Spratley said, 3 for me.
And that's got to put him past 20.
And that is a 13-point lead here now. Kicks that out to Baker. As we're approaching just 45 seconds here.
Garavalia pass out.
Oh, Garvalia. He'll take the 3. He got
Blocked.
fouled. So 3 coming up for him here.
You know what? I didn't really get a clear look at that, but it would have been so satisfying if that was a clean block by Spratley on Garavalia. Garavalia drained a 3 earlier.
He
Again,
did.
I just want to mention before we cut to the end of the third, there will be an interview with Ava Geja. We're not sure who the special guest will be, but we're hoping that it's something exciting. We're always happy to meet more people here at PC3.
So 3 free throws coming up as he converts on the first.
Oh, that's true. It was a foul outside the 3-point line. That's 3 3-pointers. Or, 3 free throws.
So Garavalia, once again, he was huge on that scoring run to begin the second quarter as he's 2 for 2 here. If I'm Kouts, this is the time. It's make it or break it time here.
I mean, even just making 2 for 3. I mean, getting 3 free throws is a huge opportunity, but let alone making all 3 would be amazing for them. It could put this game within 10 as they're currently down 11.
And they absolutely need buckets here. Buckets and stops. And 3 for 3. 39 seconds left. Spratley, who made the 3 on the last possession of theirs, dribbling up the court.
Wheeler on the elbow. Quick up to the middle.
That was DeBoard, number 4. Spratley over to Wheeler.
Wheeler's really slowing it down. 23 seconds left.
Wheeler, or
I think they want the
Morgan
last shot.
Township looking to at least slow down the clock here, looking like they're going to have the ball to end the third quarter. As Spratley over to Wheeler. Spratley again. 8 seconds left. 7, 6,
Wheeler.
5, 4.
Spratley.
Spratley.
Mid-range.
Couple left and no good, and that will do it.
Oh. Jet at the end. Jet Geja got an offensive rebound. Almost put that back up. We're going to cut to Ava Geja here for an interview.
Take it away, Ava.
Excuse me. Just give us about 3 more seconds.
Now it's your turn.
This is Ava Geisha once again with PC3 Media, proud to report that the Cherokees are still on top, 52-42, baby. I am so excited about this game. This is super hype. And we never know if Kouts is going to come back or not, but so far Morgan is still winning, so might be a little biased, but I'm pretty excited. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much for the passover back.
What a third
I
quarter.
told you were biased earlier. And now you're out here flexing that you're on top. I don't want to hear it. 10-point lead for the Morgan Township Cherokees.
Way to represent us, I guess. Oh, man, what a third quarter, you know. But obviously, the Cherokees have put a hold to the Mustangs. The Mustangs did score up to 19 points in the third quarter. However, they were putting a stop towards that, which is good. We've seen huge plays from players like Baker and Spratley.
Very high-scoring affair here, especially for such a small school league, I assume, 1A. I know it gets smaller and smaller. Still, both teams are putting on an impressive performance.
Fourth quarter action coming up here, and this is absolutely Kouts needs to do something here if they want a chance to win
Drive
this
pass
game.
out to Baker.
Baker, as mentioned just a couple seconds ago, was a huge part. That was a dangerous pass there. Almost another one that slipped out of his hands nearly. Drives to the basket.
Come
No
on,
good.
no good.
Spratley. Back out for 3. No good. Another offensive rebound.
Gets his own.
And
Oh,
no
that's
good, but a foul from Greiger.
Baker.
Yes, Baker with the foul, but here's Greiger going to the line.
Rieger.
And Greiger.
You'll get it.
I'll get it eventually.
Rieger.
You heard me.
You know what? We've heard his name a couple times, especially grabbing a lot of rebounds, definitely being a very good team player.
Yes.
I wanted to mention, I wrote this stat down. I didn't know if it was very important, but an average margin of victory for this Kouts team is 5.88. Roughly 6. They're always winning by roughly 6 points. That includes the negative games. For those of you that don't know, margin of victory is how bad they lose or how good they win, by how many points. And
Yes.
5.88 is incredible. Most NBA teams don't even get that high.
Yeah, that's true. So when you're doing better than a professional team, that shows you definitely have some talent here. But the question is, can Morgan close it here tonight? Can they prevent Kouts from coming back? But the bigger question here is, can Kouts come back from this 10-point deficit? We're about to find out here.
Andrews, we saw him take a little heat check earlier,
Yes, he did have a nice heat check.
but he made it. Garavali, 24, quick pump fake.
Baker, he was now at the elbow, now in the paint.
Loses it.
Nearly a turnover, but a foul was called there.
Foul on number 4, I believe. Nope, foul on, excuse me, his name is slipping me. The star player, Hayden, no, excuse me, Keegan Holder. They're a key piece.
It's like you told
did he
me,
foul out?
you'll get it.
Hey, man. As we will see some more action.
Baker's gonna inbound it here. Over to Gavrila. Or, excuse me, sorry, that was to Andrews. Andrews now here. And try to get the bucket, no good. Rebounded.
Rebounded Haman, still has it.
Haman over Andrews. Puts that in. 8-point
Almost
game.
lost the ball twice there, but
This is where they need to take over.
absolutely 44-52, 8-point lead for the Morgan Township Cherokees. Spratley,
Just gonna hold it here for just a second.
6:22 left.
DeBoard kicks that out.
Drive, posting him up. Spratley.
Spratley!
Dang.
Over a man!
To put it back into double-digit lead for the Cherokees.
As we approach the 6-minute mark of this game,
Oh.
Bad pass. Back to the Cherokees. Bad
Miscommunication.
communication. Yup.
Yep, the
What I
ball
was
almost
about
hit one
to
of our
say.
cameramen. Actually, it did hit our cameraman. I hope you're okay.
No big deal to him.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
That's
a timeout.
Look at us, we're in sync.
Look at that.
Timeout,
Jinx.
I believe, for the Mustangs. Don't quote me. Man, this 6 minutes left. 10-point lead. I'm excited.
You know, even though they're trading buckets, this is still a very exciting game, though.
Yeah, you know, those are the most exciting games. We're hoping that the Mustangs, excuse me, are hoping that they can close this lead and make it a little bit easier for them in the down stretch.
Yeah,
Man.
they're looking to improve their record to 11-7. Meanwhile, on the other side of the coin, the Cherokees are trying to get their record up to 16-3, winning 16 out of their last 19 games of the season.
Yeah, and that's right. And 11 in a row right now. If they win this, that's 12 in a row.
Yeah, looking like they're on the brink of 12 games in a row, but Kouts going to try to see if they can put a stop to that here.
Absolutely.
But they got to execute immediately. I know I've said that this whole quarter and probably half of the last quarter, but it's absolute here at this point.
For sure, as we will finally get back into the action.
Yes.
And those timeouts feel like they take forever.
Yeah, you know, I feel like they do.
Not for the players, though. I bet those go real fast. Who's inbounding the ball here for us, Ethan?
Well, Ricky looking to inbound it here. Over to Wheeler, and Wheeler will push it up the court here.
You can just see the athleticism in every single player on the court right now.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of
Wheeler.
talent out here.
Screen
Ricky
Wheeler.
kicks that out to Wheeler. Wheeler almost got the N1, but
That would have been an impressive layup. Again, great body control. He gets really high up there, and that's not going to be a foul. That's going to go. That's a foul on him, and oh my
yes, I
goodness,
guess it's
the
a
Mustangs-
charge.
That's
And
going to be a charge. The Mustangs will
gonna-
take ball.
Yes. So the Mustangs hoping they can capitalize off the turnover and get something going for them.
Andrews trying to get open under the paint.
Yes.
Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication, but I think that was actually the play.
Kicks that out. Goes to the basket. Tough layup is
Ooh.
good.
Great move with the ball by Tristan Ballas.
Yes.
Or
And
Ballas.
Wheeler over to Spratley.
Spratley putting the moves on him.
Spratley got boxed out there for a second.
Almost traveled, honestly. He was really close.
It was pretty close, I'm not going to lie here. So Ricky with the ball here.
Wheeler on
Pass
the wing.
to Wheeler, yes.
Pass out.
Finds the open man for three.
No good.
No good. And a rebound from Andrews.
Another one. That's got to be his sixth tonight.
And once again, we're on sync.
No, that's just what team chemistry does.
Yes.
24 open. A little open on the wing.
Yes.
But he's
was-
definitely not going to take
I
that.
feel like he was in that corner for a little too long, but
Garavalia.
regardless. And Weiler for three. No good.
Oh,
I was a
you know what? I think
very
that,
incredible rebound, but it doesn't matter as
I
a foul
think
is called.
that should have been an off-ball foul on 12.
That probably is the right call.
He got his shoulder under 22 while he was in the air.
The crowd doesn't
That should
agree
be a
with
flagrant.
it, though.
That should absolutely be a flagrant on 12.
I get the crowd agrees with you, Jaden, definitely.
That's bad sportsmanship to try and do that, because that could seriously injure somebody.
It really can. You got to be careful with these players' health. They got a talent. So here comes Baker.
I couldn't think of his name for a second. Quick pass. Andrews on the wing. Quick drive. Almost loses the
Andrews
ball.
got
Ooh!
it and one.
Right hand off the left side of the board. We see that a lot in high school ball, but we're going to see it a lot less in college
We've
and the
seen
pros.
a lot of and ones tonight.
Absolutely, and a lot of right hand on the left side of the hoop. Now, obviously, it's a positional advantage to use your left hand, but some people are just better with the right hand. It's just how it is. It's how the world works, unfortunately.
Crazy athleticism from these young men here.
Absolutely, he was getting up there.
He's trying to make this a 5-point game, and he won't make it though. However, Holder with the rebound as he's back in the game here.
I think he's in serious foul trouble right now. That's why he's not playing too much
Yes.
in the crucial moments of this game. They've cut the lead down from double digits to 6. The Mustangs.
Nearly half. Spratley
Wheeler.
out to Wheeler.
Spratley, baseline drive.
And good rebound.
Put back by Jet Geisha.
There's Geisha.
Always great to see that
He's
man
got
play.
4 points here in the game. This shot though from Andrews
good.
almost rolls in.
Rebound by
And this is a very important possession here, as this could potentially ice the game. Spratley, come on!
Bang! Spratley with his third three
Big
of the game.
time bucket! 11-point lead again.
Oh my goodness. I was
Baker,
just mentioning it.
can he cook something? No, he can't.
Off
Gets
the
his own
front.
rebound. And yes, he can. Gets his own
Tough
rebound
lay.
and made it. 9-point game here.
Gets his own rebound put back lay off the front of the board.
Wheeler.
Hoop. My bad.
As we approach the 3-minute mark, and Wheeler
Floater.
with the floater. 11-point game again.
Know what they tell you when you can't swim, you gotta float. And these Mustangs are not floating. 50-61.
They ain't riding either.
And Weiler. Putting
And
the post
Weiler.
moves on him.
Wow. Andrews with the rebound.
Put back!
Puts it up and in. And Andrews, once again, a very important element of this game.
Sorry, I noticed both
It's
of us
just-
stopped talking, but we were just shocked.
We were very impressed. That's why I said, wow, it was just amazing athleticism here. This
Geisha
layup,
with
though,
the
was no
miss.
good.
His
But
own
the
putback!
is
Back-to-back possessions! Oh my goodness.
Make it 6 for Geisha.
Ava's going to go home proud tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say his sister's going to be very proud. Very proud.
I'm sure she's going to be trash-talking us in the group chat.
Yeah, most likely. And Weiler kicks it out.
Garaviali.
Three?
No
No
good.
good. Just short.
Ooh.
Charging foul.
Yeah. No, that was not a flop. That was a real foul. He
Yeah,
got-
I definitely good sportsmanship as Spartley did pick him up there, but the crowd obviously not liking that.
yeah, crowd disagrees, but
Thought
of course
maybe
they're
it
going
was-
to disagree. They're
it-
down by 11 right now. It's
Right.
upsetting.
It is, but with 2 minutes left here,
Baker.
can Kouts make a miracle?
Oh, missed.
And Weiler was wide open,
in the paint.
but so is Andrews,
No!
but he misses.
That's a layup that you can't
And
miss
this
in a crucial
possession could ice the game here.
Holder.
Holder has
They
had
wanna
an
hold the
off
ball
game
here. They're
ever since
teaming
the
him.
second quarter. He has gone ice cold.
And they're going to double team everyone with the ball right now. They need a stop. Down by 11.
Leaves the man open.
No
And it'll
good.
bounce out there.
That's gonna be
Baker.
Andrews with another board. Baker running the ball up.
And Baker lost it.
Andrews
Andrews
almost gets
see
the
what
off
he
his
can
feet.
do here. Almost kind of looked like he took another step.
dribble
Nothing
moves.
called. Andrews dribbling out the clock. I don't know if that's really an ideal thing to do here. And Weiler back out to
Bad
Garbo.
pass.
Good
Open in
finding.
the paint.
And he got the bucket.
Garibaldi
9-point game.
with the assist as Anweiler will pick up the layup to put them only down by 9. 1:05 left here in this fourth quarter, 63-54, and it looks like this game is already out of the Mustangs' reach. But you know what? You never know what can happen.
Yeah, I mean, heck, like I said, we saw them come back from a 7-point deficit, but I don't know. They gotta get it to the bucket immediately. If not, this game is pretty much over, but I think it's out of reach, like you just
Yep,
said.
and with the end of this game coming up, we're going to have to start thinking about our player of the game. And I think it's absolutely got to be Spratley or Andrews at this point, picking it
Oh,
up
heck yeah.
heavily in the second
Heck
half.
yeah. Spratley, I mean, listen, Holder is great, but Spratley has been the main reason why this team has been good for all 4 quarters. He's going to be our PCC player of the game. 1:05 left, 9-point lead. This has been a very exciting game, and the Cherokees on the brink of being 16-3, and Kouts likewise is going to drop down to 10-8, but still with a winning record here.
Yep, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will be going to Ava after the game. The hopefully part is hopefully it is with the varsity coach, Kevin Dezan, and we can talk to him, the Mustangs varsity coach, Kevin Dezan.
And since
hopefully we can
we're,
get
since
some,
we're talking about Duzan, fun fact, he was actually a coach for Washington Township for about a
Really?
couple of years.
A lot of townships in his career.
I guess so.
And they need to foul quickly. They only have a minute left, and they're still down by 9.
Well, looks like they're going to be playing the pass game. Hot potato. This pass?
Geisha,
It looks like they're just going to be passing it here for a little bit, but they're going to be playing
Almost
tough defense. Backcourt violation.
No, that's a bad call.
Or a bad call. How about that?
He was nowhere. I was watching that to make sure he was not on the backcourt. It's not going to be a backcourt violation.
He was close, though,
He was
I
close.
gotta
He
say.
was on the K.
Even he
but
got me
thankfully,
there.
that was
but
not the call. I believe it was an off-ball foul.
yes, I think that was definitely
Wheeler
right.
will take the ball down the court. Intentional foul on Baker. As Wheeler will get free throws. 1 and 1. 8 fouls. Excuse me, 7 fouls for the Mustangs. 8 fouls for the Cherokees. And you know what? Not a single crowd not a single fan has left the crowd for the Mustangs. I think that they still think that there's hope, and I respect that.
And this first one is good. It connects. Wheeler, as he makes it a 10-point lead, and he's looking to ice it here with a free throw.
No, I'm not sure.
Although the game is probably practically over. And he will do so. 65, 54, 46 seconds left.
Yep, Tristan Ballas with the ball.
And Ballas. Bad
Stolen.
pass by
Oh,
Wheeler.
That's the game.
And they can just practically hold it here unless they don't intentionally foul, which they do.
Spratley held that ball. He wanted those extra points. He could have
Hold
passed it off
on.
to Geisha,
Did we
but he
just
wanted
see
those
Wheeler
points.
do the gritty?
No way.
Wheeler just did the gritty
Wheeler
in front of the
gritty
cheerleaders for the Kouts.
And then kissed towards the crowd. I've never seen
I think
such
he did that
blasphemy.
towards the student section or the cheerleaders.
No, I think he gritted towards the student section and then blew some kisses to the Kouts cheerleaders. Unbelievable.
You know what? For a game Wheeler's had, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, he's had a
He
pretty
may not
good
be
game.
he may not be the player of the game, but he's played solid. I'll give him that.
I think only
But
Spratley could do that and get
I
away
saw
with
that.
it.
I'm like, there's no way. And he did the gritty. Anyways, this one just runs out here. Almost lost it out of bounds, and this is probably going to be the last possession of the whole game as a miss from Baker.
Spratley will pick up one more rebound.
Trying to
this
intentionally
an
foul
even
here.
crazier game.
Holder. And fouled.
You know what? I'm not
That's
going to lie.
Ricky.
I kind of wanted them to foul Geisha. I want to see Geisha get some more points just because I want to see how Ava is.
Me too.
I mean, he played a good game and got a lot of rebounds. I'm pretty sure he has upwards of 4 rebounds and definitely at least 6 points as we counted.
As Ava's going to head out to her original spot where she was for the post game coming up.
Because in about 30 seconds, 15 seconds of game time, we will probably.
And this one just does a Kawhi bounce. But still a 12-point lead, and now we can now say that this team is going to be 16-3, and the Mustangs are going to be 10-8.
Unless they pull off some sort of Tracy McGrady in the 2000.
I don't know if they're going to do Tracy McGrady. They need the Tracy McGrady part. Yeah. This three, ooh, good attempt, no good, and that should do the game unless Holder's going to do something else.
Okay.
He won't.
Okay, thank you.
Poke the ball loose there for a second. Holder, and that will do it. 67-54. The Cherokees move up to 16-3, and the Mustangs go down to 10-8 of the season.
And you know what? Incredible performance by both teams here. Soon we're going to talk to Ava, but until then, it's just going to be me and Ethan talking for just a couple of seconds until we pass it on to Ava.
Well,
Cut to Ava. She's going to wrap it up. We're going to cut back to you guys. We're going to go to postgame.
Ava will be doing just a little bit of a wrap-up, and then me and Ethan will see you here for post-game. Anyways, incredible game by Holder, incredible game by the entire Morgan Township team, and we will talk about that when Ava is back and when she has cast the spell and handed us the torch like Kobe did to Steph Curry, if you know what I mean. Have you seen that game? Great game.
I did too. All right, Ava, do your jam.
This is Ava Geisha here with PC3 Media, and I am proud to say that the Cherokees won 67-51. Cherokees on top, baby. This was a great game for our Fort County Conference, and we still have the keg. Back to you guys.
Unbelievable.
Thank you, and I got to say one word about that little talk. Bias, bias, bias,
Rigged.
bias. Anyway, all jokes aside, though, what a game. And I think it's time to talk about our player of the game. I'll go first, Spratley.
It's got to be Spratley.
There's no doubt. I mean, Holder is an amazing player all around. He definitely took over for the first quarter, a little bit of the second, but Spratley with great rebounds, great shooting, consistent shooting, just
The
anything you can
putbacks-
think of.
The putbacks
Spratley
were
was
so
on it
good.
like that.
Absolutely. The
And-
putbacks were the highlight of his game, as well as that 1-3. I can't think of when that was, but it was
It was
an incredible watch.
it was about early in the fourth quarter as that lead was starting to go back out. It was from 8, and then he made it up to an 11-point game again. Then they would call the timeout after because of the foul from the 3-point line for Kouts.
Absolutely.
And speaking of Kouts, like as mentioned earlier, they'll drop down to 10-8. But you know what though? Do we have a player of the game for them? I think we do.
I think we do. I think it's Baker or Andrews.
I
Andrews
think
showed
it's
us.
Baker.
I think it's
definitely.
Baker. Baker played well throughout the entire game. Andrews showed up a lot during the second half, picking up a lot of rebounds, a lot of points. That he checked that he took early in the third quarter, I believe, after he got that rebound was extremely impressive.
Unfortunately, it couldn't lead to a big run. However, they did cut it down to as much as 5 at one point. But, however, they weren't able to get the lead ever again once that second quarter surge was done and over with. But definitely, I got to give this one to Baker.
Yeah, and you know what? Ava, since this game started, she was rooting for their team the whole time, and only just a few moments before the game started, we figured out that she had a brother on the team. Anyways, I think we're going to finally wrap up here for tonight. Ethan, I'll allow you to say the final goodbye.
Alrighty, y'all. It has been such a fun time here. Join us tomorrow for our next telecast as we go up for the Chesterton and Portage game. Should be an exciting one.
I'm not sure who will be commentating that, but I'm pretty sure.
But either way, it's going to be a fun. Oh, heck yeah.
Exactly.
Alrighty, y'all. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jaden, and don't get lost in the stars, if you know what I mean.